Hey guys, what's going on? Danny AR10 here, and I've been wanting to do my review now of Battlefield Bad Company 2 for about 3-4 days now. Just haven't had a chance to getting around, sitting down, and shooting some gameplay video to do it. But I thought I wanted to do a little bit of different style review that I usually do. I usually do my reviews filming the game while I play. Sometimes it tends to distract me while I play the game itself. I kind of confuse what I'm trying to say. And what I'm trying to say doesn't really get said because I forget about it while I'm playing. So I know you guys like those videos, and I will keep continuing to do those gameplay videos aside from my reviews. Because when I do my reviews, I want to just do a sit-down review and kind of talk about the game itself. And the gameplay videos will be just for the gameplay, so you guys can see. I'll do my commentary as I usually do, and you guys can get an idea how the game looks and plays and feels. But for now on, I just want to be a review. And it's going to be on Battlefield, Bad Company 2. And you guys are asking, why do you have two copies? Well, I did buy it for PS3 and 360. I first bought the PS3 version because, like many people, I have both consoles. And I also have a lot of friends who play on both consoles who don't have Xbox 360 or who don't have a PS3. In the case of Battlefield, I didn't have any friends who were getting it for the 360. I have good friends at work who have PS3s, and we're going to be buying it for the PS3, and I play with them. After getting the PS3 version, and a couple of my friends coming over and playing it, a lot of my friends on the 360 version also decided to get it as well. So I went out and bought the 360 version as well. I didn't trade into one or the other because I progressed far enough on the PS3 version, and I have equally enough time to play both games. Because honestly, guys, right now, based on my impressions video and unboxing video, right now this is the only game I'm really playing right now, save for a few games on the side like BioShock single player. I'm still going back through that, and what else, MLB The Show 2010. But for the most part, guys, this is what I'm playing, and I have no problem splitting time between two consoles. Because early in the morning I'll play the PS3 version, later on at night I'll play the 360 version with my friends from work, my family and friends. So I want to jump right into it, and it's not going to be a biased review at all because I have both versions, and both versions I can tell you are equally great. Only downside right now to the PS3 version is the PlayStation Store, or the in-game store, excuse me, is still down at the moment. I haven't played yet today, but as of last night it was still down, so you were not able to access you can put in your VIP code and get the VIP maps and game mode. Actually, I don't even think so. You can just unlock the guns and equipment that come with the VIP. But if you had the pre-order bonus that gave you the AK-74SU, you couldn't put that in. As far as also Squad Rush, that game mode that comes when you pre-order Battlefield, you can't put them in yet because the store is still down. The 360 version is working fine. You're able to input it on both ends, and there's no problem. Now, people who saw my early impressions video, I put up a quick video talking about what I thought about the game, and I didn't get any upset videos. I had a lot of people commenting saying that, oh, Battlefield sucks, Call of Duty's the best, whatnot. People make no sense. I have no valid points to back up their opinion. So after playing this for about a week and a half now, I can safely say this game completely obliterates Call of Duty Modern Warfare, first one and the second one, as well as any other shooter out there, including MAG, which I did love. And it's not even a competition in my impressions. This game is so much what Call of Duty should have been that it's not even funny. The fact that it's only been in development, I don't even know how long. The original Battlefield Bad Company came out about maybe a year and a half ago. I mean, it's just ridiculous to think that this game was thrown together so quickly and improved upon from the original that it yet feels so different. The small things they've added from the first game, including the ability to actually customize your weapon now, customize your classes from what you unlock. You kind of have a perk system, but it's not really a perk system like Call of Duty where you have, 2 or 3 perks you can set up. It's really 2. You have a vehicle perk, and you have a class specialization perk. that basically lets you, equip anything from more ammo to more grenades, more armor. If you have a sniper rifle, it lets you equip a 12x scope. If you have a medic class, it lets you heal a specific med pack, which will heal you faster or cover a bigger range of healing. Those type of perks. Not really any type of perk that makes the game, cheesy, kind of like Call of Duty, where you have some perks which dominate the game and everyone uses them, and it becomes the game of, who can choose the best perk, who can choose the best loadout, and who can get the best kill streak. Which is why I love this game so much, because it's so much more about the gameplay and the shooting mechanics than in Call of Duty, where all it is about everyone trying to hoard to get the best kill streak. Who's going to get the Harrier strike? Who's going to get the chopper gunner? Who's going to get the tactical nuke? And Call of Duty just became too much more about the technology in the game, not so much the aspect of the game, the shooting aspect, which is how the Call of Duty series started off. I remember playing the original Call of Duty, and it was strictly, World War II, but it was strictly about the shooting and the gameplay. Also, Call of Duty 2 and even Call of Duty 3, the World War II theme one that came out on 360. After that, it seemed like the game, even Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 was better, but the fact that there was still some of those perks that people were complaining about all the time being too overpowered, and you had your kill streaks, but you only had 3, and they weren't really customizable. It was manageable. Call of Duty 4 had a long staying power. I played it for a good year and a half straight without a problem. But then they came out with the new one, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and it just became this tech feast. They wanted to have all this new technology and all these gadgets that did all these things, and no one really runs around with a gun and shoots. Everyone's running around with a grenade launcher. Everyone's running around trying to camp and get the highest kill streak so they can get the nuke, the tactical nuke. And you don't have any of that going on in Battlefield. You have people running around in squads using teamwork, capturing spawn points or capturing points, and playing the game like it should be played. You have vehicles, you have choppers, you have ATVs, you have boats, you have jet skis, you have stationized machine guns, stationized rocket launchers, and the whole thing works. The whole thing just comes together and it just works. There's nothing glitchy about it. There's nothing cheap about any of the weapons in the game. None of the weapons feel overpowered. Sniping actually takes skill, unlike in Call of Duty or in most games. Not even gonna pinpoint Call of Duty. Most games you just point, shoot, and gravity is non-existent when you're sniping. Well, most people who ever tell you who shot a real sniper rifle in real life will tell you, when you're shooting a sniper rifle, you can't just point at a target, shoot, and hit exactly where you hit it. Gravity takes effect. The bullet is gonna arch depending on the distance, and they nailed it on the head with Battlefield Bad Company 2. If you're shooting at a distance, you have to take into account the distance. You have to arc your shot a bit, depending on the accuracy of the weapon. Each weapon has its own accuracy statistics, and using that statistic, you get kind of accustomed to using that sniper rifle. Whereas I know in the game, it's called the Gold Magnum, which is equivalent to like the AWP in Counter-Strike, is the most accurate sniper rifle in the game. So the arc you have to put on the crosshair above someone's head, per se, is not as much as if you were using the M95, the 50 cal, which is slightly less accurate, requires a little bit more of an arc to it. But in exchange, it is the most powerful sniper rifle in the game. So sniping actually takes skill. You have a lot of people running around being snipers, but by the middle to the end of the game, they've all switched away from snipers and using a regular assault class or medic, because it gets frustrating if you're not good at sniping. I mean, it's just not point and shoot. It takes skill. It takes patience. There's things and there's perks out there that you can use to weed out the snipers, weed out the campers. You can have a spot assist, which basically anyone on your team, the minute they spot an enemy, can hit the select button, and it'll place an orange target above their head, basically spotting that enemy. So if they're camping, they're just going to be attacked by everyone on your team. Vehicles, counter snipers, assault gunners, anything you can think about, they're going to be attacked. So camping is not an option. Unless you're very stealthy, you're very recon when you're a sniper, plan on getting picked off after a couple kills if you don't stay concealed. So that's one thing I love. Sniping actually takes skill, and there's so many sniper rifle perks to unlock. 4x scopes, 12x scopes. You could unlock, I think there's like 6 different sniper rifles, all great to use, varying from the VSS, which is a fully automatic sniper rifle, to the M95 50 cal, which is the last one you unlock. The one you start off with, actually, the M24, which is still the second best sniper rifle in the game. So you get a good head start.